For more chances to win free money, make sure to keep your eyes open for your email or check Cardinal Link for more events. From the ACC Ballroom, Grant Hochmuth, PS News. With the different food available, make sure to check out the different food trucks that are coming every day. Grant Hochmuth, PS News. On Monday the 16th, Rainbow Kitten Surprise headlined the Shelburne Museum in Vermont. The band has been on the road as they kick off their tour. Opening for them for the first leg of their tour is a band titled Medium Built. Local businesses and staff help bring food. This week I caught up with Bridget Hania, a professor at SUNY Plattsburgh, to talk about DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and what it brings to SUNY Plattsburgh, from professors to students alike. This week, SUNY Plattsburgh hosted Salish, a nationally ranked hypnotist to perform for students and faculty alike. His start in the career was unique, however.
Mine was a little bit backwards. I fell into it. I worked for a hypnotist, ended up being on the road with him for 2 years. I picked it up, was really intrigued by it, never thought I would do it, and then I started doing for fun. Most hypnotists out there, they'll take either courses on it or they're magicians or other forms of entertainment and take courses from hypnotists to become a stage hypnotist. So it is absolutely incredible. I wish I got into this much younger. Like, even though I was a hypnotist and I know I could make people do stupid, messed up things, I didn't realize how much I could help until maybe a decade ago, a bit more than that.
Colin, a freshman who participated in the event, had this to add about his experience on stage.
It was fun. It was definitely like break out of your comfort zone. I mean, I don't think I was hypnotized as the other people, but I was definitely really open to it, and I think that's what made it really fun. I mean, especially like the dancing parts of it. Like, I was trying to encourage other people because, like, it's just fun, man. Like, nothing bad's gonna come out of this. So, there's a funny video you dance in. Just go out there and have fun, man.
Being a nationally recognized performer, these past couple years have been drastic for Salish's career due to COVID and its aftermath.
95% of my shows were canceled. I just thought it was going to be a few months, and I'd get back. Really, the world would get back. And what ended up happening was, 3 months ended up being 6 months, and then I started, feeling it. It really drew sort of a anxiety, a depression. And then when I started getting out of it and starting to do a few shows here and there, I became a personal trainer, but I noticed the issues with mental health. So COVID was the worst thing that happened to me career-wise, but it was also the best thing that happened to me because I got to realize what I missed the most. I've been doing this for 30 years, and to have everything taken away from you that you had no control over, you really begin to respect, what makes you happy.
While the show is a big part of his gig, he also has a portion focused on stress meditation and management for students.
The mindfulness, they realize the impact that it has on students, and to be able to see students, and you witnessed today, everybody, including yourself, felt stress. And just a simple mindful technique in a meditative state took it completely away, didn't it?
So is the entertainment or the meditation more important to Salish?
It's both. Because even the entertainment aspect of it, the laughter and the endorphins it sets off and everything else. Like, when somebody comes to me and goes, I haven't laughed that much in years, then I know I did my job. When I can help somebody and change an aspect of their life, for the better, that's my soul cleansing, right? Those are my brownie points for whatever my future has in store. When you're passionate and love what you do, it doesn't feel like work, right? More of the work is getting up early in the morning to make sure that you get on your flight to fly across the country and stuff like that. Like, to actually do a stage show, that's amazing.
From the Charles Warren Ballroom, Grant Hochmuth, PS News. This month's Tuesday Talk captured a professor's look into the life of Kathleen Kent and how she used a camera to explore it. Professor Zito elaborated on her time spent at Kent Cabin.
Yeah, light was just how I didn't have any light. I mean, I had a light kit, but I brought one, but I never pulled it out. I was able to kind of shoot in completely natural light. And I did, actually, that's not totally true. I did have a few very tiny little lights, but for the most part, it was just chasing light around in this very sort of natural sort of way. And I think it was just kind of what struck me the most was the rhythm of the day, or the days, and how having this change of no internet, no, I had cell phone use, but it was limited. And also I didn't want to use up the battery too much, and charging was an issue. And on cloudy days, there was definitely, the solar panels were still working, but you had to conserve, you couldn't just run all kinds of things and it'll be fine.
The professor had this to say about Tuesday Talks.
It's a monthly thing, and usually it's other professors or sometimes professionals. It's kind of a nice place, and it's really open. Like sometimes people have talked about their research, or they'll talk about a trip they made, or they talk about some project they're working on. I used it for partly as a stepping stone to keep the project on track of like, okay, I'm going to schedule this talk so I can kind of view this and see it openly and have a discussion to kind of keep the process moving. And it's usually pretty casual. It's not like this very serious talk.
Reporting from the Alumni Conference Room, Grant Hochmuth, PS News. Time marches forward. Make sure to come back in 2089 to see what's inside this time capsule in Plattsburgh, New York. This has been Grant Hochmuth outside Yoakum Hall, PSTV News. Reporting from Plattsburgh City Beach, Grant Hochmuth, PSTV News. From PS News, I'm Grant Hochmuth.